What's up, guys? We recently tested a projector from Ultimea, and it was one of the most interesting projectors we have tested in a while. However, I am more familiar with Ultimea company from other audio systems and soundbars. So I got one of its latest soundbars called Solo B30 Pro. It has 2.1 channel with built-in subwoofer, 120 watts peak power, BassMX technology, and even smart app control with equalizer settings. By the way, it is also quite an affordable soundbar. You can buy it for only $49 on official website or Amazon. I will leave the links in description under the video. So let's talk about the Ultimea Solo B30 Pro soundbar in more detail and start by unboxing it. The soundbar comes in this box. Here we can read its main features in different languages, such as 2.1 soundbar with built-in subwoofer, all-in-one sleek design, and smart app control. In the box, first we can see the package with user manual, warranty card, remote control, power cable, digital optical cable, audio cable, as well as a wall bracket and a mounting kit. After that, we can take the soundbar out of the box. I expected it to be smaller. However, it is also not the biggest soundbar out there. I think it is a good size for both a desk and a TV cabinet. Its dimensions are 400 by 110 by 65 mm. The weight is 1610 grams. So it is pretty heavy. However, it is not a portable speaker because it doesn't have a built-in battery, so you will not carry it around. The first thing I noticed was the subwoofer at the bottom, and I am very interested in listening to music on this soundbar. But that's a little later. There are also 4 rubber feet at the bottom to keep the soundbar securely on the surface. The front is entirely the speaker grill, but closer to the center there is an indicator light. You can read about indicator statuses from the label on the top panel. Another sticker on the top tells you what you should do if there is no sound from the soundbar while connected to the TV. On the back it has a sticker with some information about the soundbar, as well as connection interfaces such as DC in power, aux, optical, USB, and sub-out. When it comes to the soundbar controls, it has a control panel with power button, source button, Bluetooth, volume down and up. However, I think it is better to use the remote control because it has a lot more functions, such as power on-off, input button to switch between channels, Bluetooth, optical channel, aux channel, USB channel. By pressing the LED dimmer button, you can adjust the display brightness in 5 levels. You can also adjust the volume, skip to the previous and next track, play or pause. The soundbar seems to support movie, game and music modes, and you can change them with the remote. The Ultimea Solo B30 Pro has an exclusive BassMX feature that allows you to adjust the bass level. The functions on the remote would be enough for me, but the soundbar also supports a mobile app. Let's take a look at it. The application is called Ultimea, and it is available on Android and iOS devices. It is very easy to add a soundbar to the app. Just turn the soundbar on, press the Bluetooth button on it, and then press the plus button in the app. The soundbar will be automatically detected and connected. In the app, we can see the model name of the soundbar, Solo B30 Pro, and its image. Then we can change the volume level. There is also power off button and the input source menu with optical, Bluetooth, aux, and USB. Finally, the most important feature in the app, and why you need it at all, is the equalizer settings. First, you can select sound modes, such as movie, music, voice, sport, game or night. There are also sound modes available on the remote, but there are only 3 – movie, game and music. Moreover, you can customize the sound in the app and choose the style of music you are listening to. The settings menu has hardware information, but you can also change the volume of the prompt sound here. Auto standby time, indicator light settings, read user manual and upgrade firmware. So we have been talking about everything about this soundbar except the sound. Let's finally listen to it without my commentary. I just want to remind you that the maximum power of this soundbar is 120 watts.
Brothers, you ready? Always ready. Let's punch in. Hey, watch where you're going. What did you say? It's not like you can transform. Hey, Darkwing. Oh, my finger can transform. Guess which one? Oh,
back in the AO, ready to start. I don't think there's any scenario where we don't have significant impacts.
So will this storm hit the same spot? We have the latest track, plus 500 more troops rushing in to help North Carolina and Tennessee, and a legendary racetrack, now a massive donation center.
First, I want to say that the sound modes do work. So if you are watching a movie, activate movie mode. If you are playing games, activate game mode. What I have noticed is that the bass is much more powerful in a movie mode. The volume level is very high, so I am sure you can use this soundbar with your TV in a large room. Overall, the sound quality is very decent for a $50 soundbar. By the way, I told you that the soundbar can be used on a desk with a computer or a TV cabinet with a TV, but you can also connect it to a projector.
In here. Yeah. In my lungs. Or your heart.
Hell has always been easy. But you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah. In my lungs. Or your heart.
Smartphone to microphones that make you sing better to cyclone-powered popcorn machines. So, have these celebrities used their special talents to make something genuinely amazing, or smartphone to microphones that make you sing better to cyclone-powered popcorn machines? So, have these celebrities used their special talents to make something?
Although the Ultimea Nova C40 has a good built-in speaker, the sound is much better with this soundbar. So $49 is a very small investment, for which you will get quality sound for your projector, TV, computer, or even smartphone. Thank you for watching. See you soon!